Hey there guys, John Campea here. Thank you for visiting my movie vlog. You know, one of the DC films that we have been looking forward to a long time because they announced it years ago was a Shazam film. Now, one of the things they announced, obviously, when they announced the Shazam film was that Black Adam was going to be the villain and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was going to be Black Adam. We now know that Black Adam will not be in the Shazam film. Instead, they're working on a standalone Black Adam film for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and this new news may point to one of the reasons why. In a recent interview, Shazam director David F. Sandberg talked a little bit about the tone of the upcoming Shazam movie and said it's going to be the most lighthearted and fun of the DC movies. Here's what he had to say. The big attraction for me with that character is the fact that every kid dreams of being Superman, right? I mean, I certainly did, and Billy Batson is a kid that gets that chance. He gets to become the superhero. So it'll be big with superpowers in a way. In terms of what people can expect, I think this will be one of the more fun or lighthearted movies so far in the DC universe. It certainly will be a departure. Now, I know a lot of people complained about the DCEU, about the tone is too dark. Personally, I don't think the tone had anything to do with any of the problems of the DCEU. I mean, nobody complained about, oh, The Dark Knight is too dark or Batman Begins is too dark. No. The problem wasn't the tone. I think the tone of the DCEU movies just became the scapegoat excuse for people to complain about it. I don't think tone was the problem. Now, I know some people are going to get a little bit concerned when they hear about a Shazam movie and it's going to be fun and lighthearted. But director David S. Sandberg does make a point. I mean, basically, it's the story of Big. It's a little kid who's now suddenly a full-ass grown man with major superpowers that could go punch for punch with Superman. Now, I'll admit, I actually didn't want Billy Batson in the Shazam movie. I really more wanted a Kingdom Come version of Shazam. I kind of was hoping they would take that part out of it, but clearly they're not, and that's fine. They're moving ahead with it. And if you are moving ahead with it, then this concept of a little boy who suddenly is a full-grown man with all these superpowers, there's a lot of inherent comedy in that and a lot of inherent lightheartedness that you could do. Now, if this is all true, then to me, this perfectly explains why you move Black Adam out of the Shazam movie into his own standalone film. Because if you're approaching this Shazam as truly an origin story with this little kid becoming a superhero, having that kid face off against a character with the power and the menace of a Black Adam in his first film, that would probably be putting Shazam and Billy Batson out of their league. And maybe it's a good idea to have Black Adam do his own standalone film and then maybe have the two meet in a future film. It makes sense to me. But anyway, the big question here is, what do you think of this? Are you concerned about the words fun and lighthearted? Are you encouraged, understanding that, hey, this is great. DC is trying something a little bit different to try to mix up their universe a bit? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. While you're here, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, simply at John Campea. That'll do it for me for now, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me, and until next time, bye-bye.